Hey, I wanted to bring you along on something that I'm so very excited about. I am putting up a high tunnel in my backyard. So this is the patch that last year we grew the pumpkins and corn. Corn did not do well, the pumpkins did amazing. But because these Oat greenhouses are fairly cheap, 200 and some dollars each, I was able to purchase one for a Mother's Day gift. So very excited for myself. So this time I went with one that has like a Gothic style roof. It's also clear or white, I guess, more than the other one, and 26 feet long. So the plan is for it to go here, and I'm going to grow tomatoes and cucumbers and pumpkins and all kinds of stuff inside of it. I am so excited. So we will set you up in a time lapse, and then I'll get back when it's done and show it to you. Hey, so I'm just bringing you along with the high tunnel build. Um, we started this video with building the greenhouse slash high tunnel kit, and then we kind of left it for the last, I think, couple of weeks. Um, I then bent the frame by placing hanging baskets on it. Very stupid of me, but I wasn't thinking. But the amazing company is going to replace the broken parts, so that's fantastic. Uh, Today, I had a friend over, family, help me dig a trench all around the edge, and we buried the cement blocks. Um, I didn't want to have the wood sitting directly on the soil, so I'm hoping this is gonna make it last a bit longer, and it kind of gives us some real definitive edges and hopefully stop any little creatures from digging in. She has now gone home, and I am trying to build my my walkways and my beds. I'm trying to decide how much of a walkway do I really need? How much growing space do I want? So I've kind of gone back and forth, and I think I finally agreed upon doing it's, I believe, 16 inches here. Hold on, 12. 1, 2, 15, I think. 15 inches in this bed. Then I'm going to have 24 inches of a walkway, and then I'm going to have a 2-foot bed in the middle, another 24-inch walkway, and then another 15-inch bed on this side. When we did the blocks, just the way it worked out, they're eating up my growing space. I had planned on putting them out further, but the way they're sized, it just doesn't work that way. So originally I had a lot more growing space. I think I lost 12 plus inches. So I'm trying to, I know they're funny measurements. It was going to be like 18, 24, 30, 24, and 18. But I've had to cut back, so I've taken a couple inches off of each bed. I think that'll work. I did try to do 18-inch walkway, but I didn't fit down it very well, and I want to be able to get in here and harvest stuff. So I'm sticking with the 24-inch, the 2-foot walkways. And this, I had it as 1 foot, just 12 inches, but I thought that it was a little tight. So I gave it 3 more inches, and I stole off the middle bed. So the middle bed was going to be 30 inches. It's now 24. So the sides have an extra 3 inches on them, if that makes any sense at all. I'm very tired. Hopefully my math is mathing. But yeah, I just want to show you the progress. I probably won't post any of this until it's all done. But I'm so excited for this. You have no idea. I've never been able to grow like this before. I just think it's going to be fantastic. So here we got the string just kind of going down, and I'm going to start digging out the walkways. And this is really good soil. This is where we grew the pumpkins and tried to grow the corn last year. So I think it's gonna do well for me. I always put my chicken bedding out here from the run. I use the bedding from inside the coop in my front garden, and I use the bedding from the run in here. So this is all mixed in with some of that. I did have to rent a tiller and till this up because I had an issue along the sides here with animals digging, and it was all falling. Like if you try to walk on it, you'd fall in a hole. And then the greenhouse is about 10 feet wide, and the garden space I had was only 8. So the next 2 feet was grass, and we had to get rid of that. So the soil, hi baby, the soil was really compacted along that edge as well. What, baby? You do. I'm making a video. Want to say hi? So yeah, anyway, this was really compacted here. So I tilled it all up. I probably spent 5 hours tilling it, just trying to get it to the consistency that I wanted. And now I won't till anymore now that I have it fixed up. I still have a little bit of space back here. Maybe a 10 by 10 area. I'll put more pumpkins out here. But yeah, I can't even tell you how excited I am for this. This greenhouse is 26 feet long, and it's supposed to be like the Gothic arch, and it has a white cover. So we'll see how that goes. I am going to run drip in here just because it won't get rained on, and I don't want to use a hose in here because the whole point of the high tunnel is to keep the weather off of the plants, so I don't want to be spraying them. But yeah, I'm going to try to get as much of this done as I can. We're supposed to get rain. It says at like 9, but it feels like it's coming any minute. So I'm hoping to get as much of this done before the rain hits. And I will bring you back when we get a little bit further on. I don't have my tripod out with me, so I won't record me digging, which is probably for the best. But I will be back with you. All right, bye. So I'm just finishing up for the night. The rain has started. I've been working in the rain, but it's getting to be a little much. This is a lot harder work than I anticipated. I can tell you that. So the walkways are not even yet because I only did 2 passes down here. I don't have it in me right now. This path down here is like 18 inches, and then it gets smaller. I think I'm going to try the 18 inches and then leave this bed as a 30 30-inch bed, just because I'm going to do double rows of tomatoes and I just want to give them more space. And I think 18 inches will be plenty to walk through. And if it doesn't work this summer, then I can change them next year, because it's just in-ground gardening, right? So, which is killing me because I don't know how you stop the soil from falling back down into your walkway. I'm so used to garden beds, nice, clean, crisp lines. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to live with that. Once I do have them shaped the way I want, I do plan on mulching the pathways. With what kind of mulch yet, I haven't decided, but they will be mulched. And I have all the plants ready to go in here. I'm just waiting till it's finished. We gotta fix the frame, put the cover on, lay the drip, and we'll be good to go. But I am done for the night. I am exhausted and getting wet. So we'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, so we're back with the high tunnel build. Right now we're rolling out the, I'm calling it mesh, I'm not sure what, fencing that's gonna go over this, give it more stability and give the plants something to grow up. So we're cutting it at 20-foot intervals, and then we're going to pin it all to the inside, and we're going to do 5 runs of that. So show you what it looks like when we get going. Hey, I'm back after getting 1 run of the stuff on. We went back and forth a couple times if we wanted over the top or underneath. Was going to go underneath. We started to do it, and then we decided we wanted to go over top. So I'm just kind of zip tying it in a few places. Kind of see that. And then we'll just keep going down with another one and another one. See if it works out. What I really wanted it for was for my cucumbers and melons and stuff to trellis up. I hope it's going to work, because it's a much thinner gauge than I was thinking. It bends really easy, but by zip tying it, it is giving it a lot of rigidity. And as we zip tie the whole thing together, let's see if I can zoom out a bit here. I'm hoping it will give rigidity to the whole greenhouse, high tunnel, even though it's not that strong. I'm hoping it'll still give it some strength. It was on sale. It was the cheapest stuff I could get at the time. I wanted to go with something a little thicker, but you know, you gotta use what you have. So if this doesn't work, then maybe next year we will switch to the wider stuff. And we haven't built the base yet, so it is a bit long on the bottom. I don't know how far down it will go, but we cut it in 20-foot lengths. Like, is this 5 lengths, which is 25 feet. The greenhouse is 26. That's why we took 6-ish inches off the end here, and then it'll be the same down at the end. So yeah, I'm hoping that's gonna work. And I was worried about it rubbing the plastic. I don't think it will, but I might just take some duct tape, because we have lots of that, and just put the duct tape right over top of this, and that way it'll just slide over, because it's not going to come into contact with any of these. It's just these outer ridges. So we'll see. We'll get it all up, see what we think, and then we'll show you when it's done. Hey, we're back again. I have ultimately decided we are going to put wood in the height. I'm making beds. I can't help it. The soil kept falling over. It's driving me nuts. So we're going to make sure this is good and burnt before we put it in. so it doesn't quite rot. We'll see how this goes. Doesn't sound as loud. Doesn't sound as loud. All right, we're all done. We flipped it over, did both sides, burnt a few extra little pieces we're gonna have to cut up. These are gonna have to be sistered together to go the full length of the bed. So we're just gonna use wood for that. So when we get it put into the high tunnel, so I'm not making actual beds, I'm just trying to hold up the beds, I guess. You'll see what I mean when we do it, if it works, that is. These are just freshly milled wood that I get from our local mill. It's just a lot cheaper option than going to, say, like Home Depot or something, and then we burn them. There is a name for this. I believe it's a Japanese technique. I'm not even going to try to say what it is. If I can think of it or find it, I put it on the screen and let you know. So we'll come back when it's in the high tunnel. Bye. Hey, so we're back at it again, a new day. We did get the rest of the fencing slash mesh up, but I ran out of zip ties, so it's not completely connected. We just got back from the store and I forgot to get some. So we are going to use the burnt pieces of wood to put in here to hold back the beds, and we got our lumber to put under and make a frame to secure the greenhouse to the frame. Secure the greenhouse to the wood and the wood on top of the concrete blocks. There we go. So we'll show you as we make some progress. All right, we're back again, and we have the beds complete. And I have to say, I am so impressed. That was a lot of work, but so worth it. So they're not raised beds. They're still the in-ground, but we just put the wood to hold the soil in. And now I don't have to worry about it all falling into my walkways. And it's just so lovely. So we went with the 18-inch walkways, and then it's 1-inch boards on either side. So it takes up 20-inch space. So this one I believe is 17-ish. This one 29-ish. and another 17-ish. Nothing straight here. And it's milled wood, so it's not perfectly straight either. So some of them are a little wider than others, but I don't care. I think it's perfect. I don't think the vegetables are going to mind one little bit. So we're going to take a break, and then we're going to do the base. That wood there. We went with the 2x10s. We were going to do 2x12s, but it was just too pricey. So, and then we'll get that done. I got to go get the zip ties, finish this, and hopefully get the cover on. I'm getting so excited. All right, I'll bring you back after we finish the next step. Hey, we're back, and guess what? It's done. Well, just about, almost done. But it's up, and I'm so, I know I said this 1,000 times already. So excited. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how excited I am to have this up. We still have to, on the outside here, sister up the two boards with the plastic in between, so it won't float away. But we haven't gotten to that right now, and we have a few other things we have to get to right now. Look, you guys. Ta-da! Isn't it amazing? Okay, I know most people think I'm absolutely crazy, but I love it so much. So much. I'm so excited to grow in this. I know it's already, what, the 3rd of July, I believe, so it's getting late in the season, but I do have plants waiting to go in, so that is a bonus. We do have some areas where I'm not sure what we're going to do about it. You can kind of see, oh, my shadow's in the way, like there's gaps. Things settled and we didn't level it perfectly. So I'm not sure what to do about those. There's like a gap there. Just a few gaps around. I have to figure out what I'm going to put there. I got to shim them or something maybe. I just don't want rodents and things to crawl in. But I don't know. It's beautiful. Oh, and we still have to trim off the excess of the fencing mesh. But look how beautiful it is. It's so high. We do have the 2x10 boards going around the bottom, so now it's quite the step in. But that's okay. You can kind of see that. But wow. It's so amazing. And it is a white cover, but it's pretty translucent, I think. I think it'll let a lot of sun in. And there's just so much room. It's about 25.5 feet, I guess. The boxes, the beds. So my plan is 2 rows of tomatoes down here. Then this is where my plan's kind of, the original plan was to put pumpkins and squash in this bed and let them vine up, and peppers all in the front of them. But I'm a little worried about the weight of the pumpkins and having everything on one side. This side was going to be melons, watermelons, and cucumbers. So I'm not, and then again, peppers in the front. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I do have a lot of pumpkins started that aren't huge pumpkins. I might just stick with them. Although I do have a few that are larger variety that I really want to grow, so I'm not sure. And if I put half over here and half here, will the pumpkins overcrowd the other things that are growing? Some things to think about before I get out here planting. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm finally going to post the video. Then I'll do a follow-up of what I planted and how things are doing. I don't have all the drip irrigation supplies yet. I've been buying them piece by piece as I've had the money. As most of you know, when I sell one of my plants, the money goes right back into the garden. So that's how I've been funding this project. So I need to sell a few more plants, and then I can get some more drip supplies. But I don't think I'm going to wait for the drip supplies. I was going to put drip in then plant, but I think I'm just going to get the plants in here because I can still lay drip tape around the plants. And all down this middle row will be, we want to do cattle panels, but they're very pricey here in Canada. They were over $100. I think they might have dropped down to 80, but that's still kind of pricey. So we use concrete mesh. It's not as long, it's only 8 feet, but I'll have to put 3 of them, I believe, in here. And they are like $20. So, but, and I think I already have the T-posts. So the tomatoes will grow up the trellis system. I was gonna do the strings and do like a lower and lean idea, but I only have the one beam across, and I'm not sure if I want to put the weight of the tomatoes on it. So I'm just gonna use the mesh panels and grow them that way. But oh my god, I'm so excited. Whew. All right, I'm gonna get editing the rest of this video and get it posted. All right, bye.